Last time I checked, cursing is an unintelligent form of communication, which means our vocabulary is this small. Last time I checked, that's for people who don't have any better words to use. Miss Peoples doesn't have to curse because my vocabulary is pretty broad. Meaning like, oh, I can say, well, that what you did is pretty asinine. But do we know what that means? Right. I'm perplexed at this situation.
What does that mean?
But do we know what that means? I think I sound a little bit more intelligent using those words than curse words. Do not let it happen again. Last time I checked, cursing is an unintelligent form of communication, which means our vocabulary is this small. Last time I checked, that's for people who don't have any better words to use. Miss Peoples doesn't have to curse because my vocabulary is pretty broad. Meaning like, oh, I can say, well, that what you did is pretty asinine. But do we know what that means? Right. I'm perplexed at this situation.
What does that mean?
But do we know what that means? I think I sound a little bit more intelligent using those words than curse words. Do not let it happen again.
So I know you guys probably like, Riva, what's going on with this video? What, we see she's a teacher. She's teaching in the class. What made you bring that over here? And let me tell you why. Okay. Again, the wonderful world of TikTok. I saw this video, and when I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, like this is a teacher that is showing some traditional ways that is actually teaching, right? Because a lot of people think that teaching, it just is about, addition, multiplication, but it's also assisting these children into being structured adults, right? They spend a lot of time when they're in school. They're in school from kindergarten all the way to 12th grade, and they spend a lot of time outside of their parents' care when they're in school. Like 8 hours, I think. So it's important that they have a lot of character building, that they're seeing people communicate in a certain way. They get to see different diverse backgrounds. Like this is when they start to get a feel of what the world is actually like outside of their home and outside of the life that they live with their parents, right? So I saw this video and I'm like, okay, cool. Like, yeah, she's putting them in their place. Listen, the comment section was full of women tearing this teacher up. How could you embarrass these children like that? Oh, what kind of teacher are you? Why would you put them on blast? Why would you say that? Full of people in the comment section. Oh, well, I like to cuss and I'm still intelligent and I got my master's degree and I got this kind of degree and I like to cuss. And so what? That don't mean you're not better than me. You're not this. Ignorance. These are same parents that go to the principal's office and be like, well, my child don't lie. So I know he did his homework. And then they pull out the homework out the backpack. It's not done. And teacher's like, see, this is the homework that I said that he didn't do. And they're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he lied to me. He never does this. As adults, we obviously know the difference between right and wrong. As grown people, we obviously know tonality, right? We know when to speak, how to speak, which way to speak, in different places that we are in. We understand this. We have these comprehension skills. I know there's a lot of people, just like there was in her comment section, talking about how they like to cuss. Okay, you might like to cuss. Are you going to do that on the job? Are you going to do that on the phone on a customer service call? Are you going to do that in a courtroom? Are you going to do that to a police officer? Like, are you going to do that in these different atmospheres? Are you going to do that at church? Not that you're not capable of doing it, but are you going to do that in these spaces? No, because you have the comprehension skill to know when to do what. Children do not know that. And it's my personal opinion, I thought it was awesome that this teacher, instead of just immediately writing the student up, because y'all would have been mad about that. Instead of immediately giving this student detention, y'all would have been mad about that too. I thought it was awesome that she used this as a teaching moment to say, first of all, broaden your vocabulary. Second of all, don't do that. If you're going to do that foolishness, I'm going to correct you. Because you weren't thinking about your peers when you walk up in here cussing in front of the classroom, in front of a grown adult like I'm not sitting here. So I'm going to use this moment to teach you something. But at the same time, I'm letting you know that you can't do that around me. Do that around somebody else. I just was really amazed, again, by the comment section because it shows where the mindset of these parents are. And this is why it's a really big thing for babies to not have babies, because they act like they're peers with their children. They act like they're their children's friends. So instead of them encouraging, certain behavior, they trying to be down. They want to be cool too. They want to be doing the TikToks with the children. They want to be seen as a peer. Friendship is not what grows your children. Structure is what grows your children. Again, this is why we're an advocate for 2-parent households. It doesn't mean that children don't go out and explore stuff and be trying stuff when they're around their friends trying to be cool. It does not mean that. But you see, children who know that if there was even an inch of a possibility that this teacher called home and that there was going to be a problem, they're going to act a little different. I thought it was very shameful because the comment section was full of women. I didn't say women and men. I said full of women. The ratio of women to men, the women took the lead. Trying to shame the teacher, trying to get on the teacher, trying to, you could have done it like this. You could have done it like that. Raising children is not easy. That's why y'all can't wait till school opens so you could drop them off. Because they get on your nerve. I thought it was so distasteful. And while these women are sitting here encouraging this kind of behavior from their children, then they wonder why they can't have thriving relationships. You wonder why. You so mad at the teacher who is structuring her children of her classroom. Your mind is so worried about what she doing. That's the same way you are in a relationship. You so worried about what he doing. You're not focused on what it is that you're doing. The fuel that you're adding to the fire. The problems that you bring. The toxicity that you bring. Because y'all so delusional. You think everybody else is the problem. Not my children. My children could never be the problem. Y'all children be the ones infecting the whole school. It's the same kind of deflection that you use for yourself. Then you start putting on your children and use it for your children. Foolishness. Not going to assist them. Not going to help them. I love what she did. Okay? I love what she did. As grown people, we know how to decipher when to do what. I thought this was a great teaching moment. I like the way that she did it. And I love her sternness too. Because children need that. Otherwise, they're going to take you for a fool. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear you guys' opinions on this video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.